Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. It is Saturday, May 2nd at 11:44 p.m. EST. And let us kick things off. Ramble time. Okay, so, first things first. After the ramble last night, what on earth did I do? Okay, did I feel like it may have been, it was definitely after midnight. Well, I don't remember if I had checked into Animal Crossing pre or prior to, or no, wait, it's the same thing, pre or post ramble, so at some point I had checked into Animal Crossing, but I may have already said that yesterday. If that's the case, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, today was Friday. Oh, no, yesterday was Friday. Okay, no, I definitely did. I did it during the day. So let's see. What on earth did I say? I don't think I was up very long after uploading the ramble. I think maybe I watched YouTube for a bit, but I was not up long after. So then I woke up a few times. I'm not, like, the first time it was like 7 something, and then it was 8 something, and then it was like 10:30. And so then, I had noticed that I received, okay, first of all, YouTube Studio Analytics time. We hit a 33rd subscriber. Isn't that cool? I'm just gonna assume you're all agreeing with me. I know I can't literally hear you, but, I mean, it is cool, isn't it? That's like one more than we had like a day or two ago. In fact, I think it's kind of nuts because if I go to analytics, it says in the last 28 days, I've gotten 7, which is like a lot. So, whoever number 33 is, thank you. I very much appreciate it. And I hope you stick around. And, I don't know where else I was going with that. I know I'm a little out there, so I hope you can put up with that. But, anywhooser, also the numbers are still like the real-time views are still like past 100, which I don't expect this to last. Good God, this is crazy. I don't understand. Like, I know it's just YouTube algorithm being YouTube algorithm, but like, I don't know. Like, because we've had other time period, we've had other times where it's like this, and it's just it hasn't happened. It hasn't been this substantial in a while, and it's nuts. I don't know. I figured after the age restricted ramble blew up, I figured it getting age restricted cut my traffic. Apparently not. Okay, yeah, in the last 28 days we have 13,000 impressions. That probably has something to do with it. Oh, there's the age restricted ramble. It's had 806 impressions in the last 20 days. Anywhooser, where was I going? Oh yes, I received 2 comments from the same account, but I'm only going to mention one of them. And as I said the last time I talked about somebody's comment, I'm not going to announce like who it is and stuff because I don't know, it just feels weird. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, but I am going to talk about it. They were so nice. They wished me luck on finals, which I have my grade for that, so I know how I did on my final exam. But they said I have a nice voice, and that's like the nicest thing ever. And maybe it's really weird that I'm like celebrating such a little thing. But as someone who like hates their voice, when I was like actively trying to voice train more, I got to a point where like I didn't hate how it sounded, but then I like quit doing that for a little bit, and now it's just like this weird mishmash. Like it just kind of, like I hear bits and pieces of the voice train voice, and then I hear bits and pieces of like my regular everyday voice, I guess. And like now it's just this weird middle ground. I imagine one day it'll go back to where it was when I like actively try to voice train again. But like when I was doing that, like I could listen to these rambles and I wouldn't hear myself, and I would be cool with it. I'm like, it was awesome. It's no longer to that point. And when I hear myself in my rambles, I want to like vomit. I think I sound so bad. So that was really, really nice. As someone who's very not a fan of their own voice. That was like that. I saw it this morning, like right when I had woken up, and that like made my entire day. So thank you. Like I'm sure it seems silly because it's just something small, but it was as someone who just does not like their voice at all, that meant a lot. Okay, so oh yeah, I was up around 10:30. I had breakfast. I didn't do a whole lot today. For a minute I thought the recording stopped, and I was gonna say I just said all, but we're good. We are good. So I had breakfast, and then I think I just sat on my phone and watched YouTube for like an hour. Not gonna lie, because some YouTubers I watched had put out new videos today, and I was like alternating between them. I didn't finish either of them. One is like 2 hours, one is like 3 hours, and there's another one that's like 45 minutes. I haven't even started that one. I really need to like actually get those done. But I know around like 1:30, me and my dad, we hooked up my PC so I can play that now. And then I got on my PS5 and I played through. I guess I continued because I started it during finals week the other day. I continued and finished Nobody Wants to Die, which was this like detective game that's set in like this, I'm gonna call it dystopian future. I don't remember what year it's set in, but okay. I thought it was really good. I've had it in my backlog for ages now. It's like 4 to 6 hours long. I'm really glad I played through it like now though. Like I feel like had I played through it when I got it, I wouldn't have appreciated it as much. It had this really cool concept where like you're a detective, right? So you go to these crime scenes and you have, your standard detective objects. Well, I say standard. Okay, you had a UV light. I'd say that was the only standard thing you had. You had like an X-ray like magnifying glass that could like see through walls, and it could like see wires and like bullet trajectories. And that was really cool. But you had this thing called the Reconstructor that could like reconstruct crime scenes, and you could see what people were doing. And it was like the coolest thing ever. I remember when I played this game the first time, like years ago. I think it came out in 2024. I think. I couldn't wrap my head around the Reconstructor. And I was really irritated because I'm like, this feels so bad and so clunky. And it was just like the main selling point. Well, I played through it, now, and it's like it did not feel clunky at all. I don't know why I couldn't wrap my head around it the first time, but it was such a cool mechanic. The ending of, well, okay, there are two endings. There might be a third one, but I'm gonna go with there's two. There's a good ending and a bad ending. I feel like in regards to the good ending, I feel like it's a little, people online are a little, at least from what I read, are a little questionable of it. I saw multiple people debating if just like certain things were lost in translation. I don't remember what language this game was originally in. But I like the ending. I think once I understood what they were going for, I liked it. I didn't want to spoil it. So if I was being very vague there, that would be why. I don't know. To be honest, I don't expect any of you to be like, I'm going to go play that now. But even still, I don't want to spoil the game's ending. I know I I think I just spoiled like Aphelion the other day, and I spoil anime whenever I talk about it. But, this was, I don't know. So I finished, I continued and then finished that. And then, let's see, I think around the time, hold on. Okay, yeah, we had dinner, and then I finished it, and then I think after that, because I wasn't actively doing anything, me and my mom, we watched, darn it, I thought we were doing so good. I think I've only had like 2 yawns. Maybe, it might have been 3, but I was doing so good. I didn't think I'd have another one. We watched a couple episodes of Dr. Stone. I know we had to kind of refresh because it had been a minute. But we watched episodes 17 and 18 of season 4. I think I'm very excited to see where it goes because I don't know. That show is just very like I feel like well, not at the end of every episode, but I feel like at the end of a lot of the episodes, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens next. Like it's just one of those shows where I would like want to binge it. Unfortunately, my mom like I can't binge things with her because after like an episode, she starts to fall asleep and it's struggle bus to get through a second episode. But hey, we manage. Then I went and hopped in the shower here, and I really miss my dorm shower. Like, I don't like how gross it is, and I don't like sharing it with other people. But oh god, I miss the shower there. It was like just this big open space. The shower here is like a bathtub shower thing, and it's super cramped. And it was like, I didn't want to use my shower cap to not get my hair wet in the shower. I was like, I don't think I should need it. I think I can just avoid the water here, at least avoid getting my hair wet. Good God, it was a struggle. It was a lot of leaning and bending, and it was a test of my flexibility. It was very uncomfortable, and then I hit my head on my handheld shower head. It kind of hurt. The shower today was a battle. I felt like I was at a boss fight or something, but you know, I won just barely. I think if we equate this to game health, I think I was like one hit away from dead. But we managed. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Sometimes I stop and I think about what just came out of my mouth, and I'm like, I sound so odd. Okay. I mean, that honestly sums up. That honestly sums up my day pretty well. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do after this. I know I'm still gonna check into Animal Crossing, and then I'll either there are sales I want to check on some stores. So I might do that. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm either gonna play something. I haven't decided what on the PlayStation. Like, I'm gonna start something, I think, or I'm going to keep watching Ergo Proxy because I still haven't gotten past episode 1. Or, well, I mean, I watched episode 1, so I guess I haven't gotten past episode 2, I guess would be the proper way to say that. But yeah, that was pretty much it today. Nothing too crazy other than my boss battle with a shower. Oh shoot, what was I gonna... Oh, I could start an Otome game. I could do that. I don't know if I'm going to, as excited as I sound now that I thought about it. I don't know. So many ideas. Oh, I just remembered. Next week, I have an appointment on the 4th, an appointment on the 5th. I have a Mother's Day thing on the 10th. There's so much stuff next week. Oh, I have my therapy appointment on the 6th. Okay. Oh, I forgot my final. I guess I had 2 finals. One was Take Home Online. So that one has yet to be graded. But the final I took on Friday, I got that back. So I had to get, in order to get a C in the class, I had to get a 30%, which was 11 out of 35 points. And I got 30-something out of 35 points. Like 30 point something. And I got an 86 on the final. So I most definitely passed the class. Yay. So I have 2 classes and a lab that have completely put in all their grades. So now we're waiting on team projects and comparative languages to finish putting in their grades. And we will see how I did this semester. But yeah, final went well. Well, at least one of them did. The other one has yet to be graded, considering I just said that. But, we'll see how that goes whenever he grades it. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. So, as always, if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so. Link for that is in the description below. And as always, don't forget, your support means the world to me. I love you all, and most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anyone else in the entire world. I cannot wait until I get to talk to her again and hang out with her. And third thing that I try to make different every time and struggle horrendously. Uh, um, um, Oh, come on, Joe. Use the brain. The brain that's not very creative. Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep it at 2 today. I miss her, and I can't wait until we get to hang out and stuff. And I will try to improve on tomorrow's. And also, um, brain fart. Shoot. Oh yeah. I know. I'm sure it's. I don't want to thank YouTube for just being an algorithm and deciding to push my stuff, but like, to anyone that has clicked on any of my content recently, or has decided to like stick around and subscribe, or like has left like any kind of like comments recently or like the videos, I'm very appreciative and thank you very much. Thank you all. It's like I put in the community post I posted the other day. It's a little overwhelming seeing the number be so big and seeing like actual like interaction kind of sort of. But I like overwhelmingness aside, I'm very appreciative, and I don't know. It's like exciting, kind of, sort of, but I don't. It's like overwhelming, but it's like good overwhelming. It's like whoa, people, you know, and you've all been very nice and very supportive, and I'm just very appreciative. So, it's past. Well, okay, it's midnight on the dot, so technically it's tomorrow. So I'll be back later today with another ramble. Until then. Bye.